And the 13th ranked Jesup J-Hawks. Let's meet tonight's starters. For the Rebels, number 1, Leela Tessie. Number 5, Ellie C. Number 6, Mackenzie Clark. Number 10, Kaylee Larson. Number 14, Kennedy Brandt. Number 16, Kinsey Heeman. And number 20, the libero, Ayla Bear. Head coach is Paula Kelly. Now for your Jesup J-Hawks, number 2, Sarah. Number 3, Marley Schimmel. Number 11, Ava Maker. Number 12, Peyton Weber. Number 13, Bailey Donnelly. Number 15, Carmen. Your libero, number 7, Morgan Fry. Head coach here at the basket by Alan Johnson and Kayla Wymore. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and move your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Paisley Apple.
You are watching Jesup High School Athletics on the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Good evening. We welcome you to the Hawks Nest above the South Gym at Jesup Community School in Jesup, Iowa. Tonight on the J-Hawks Sports Network, it is a varsity volleyball and ICL matchup between the Gladbrook-Reinbeck Rebels and your own Jesup J-Hawks. I'm Lacey Meyer with our producer Anthony Baugh and camera operator Eric Clark. Thank you to both of them for the work they do behind the scenes every game. Now this is going to be a great matchup. We haven't seen the Rebels this season. We've faced similar teams, but at different times in the season. We either saw them early and they saw them late, or the opposite, so it's really hard to gauge. But knowing that the Rebels here took fourth in the conference tournament, they beat the likes of AP beat Sumner Fred beat us. It's a battle all around, and it really, to me, depends on, how everyone's playing that night. So we got to come out hungry, we got to come out swinging, we got to come out aggressive. They've got a couple really big hitters. They're pretty heavy on two of their hitters. One looks like they have listed as a right side, and then the other is their middle. They're both seniors. The one has got 344 kills, the other one 243. So clearly they're focal points. I think they make up about 90% of their kills. So right there, you're going to want to watch number 14 and number 5. So the main focus is our middles are going to have to track them. Again, they're going to score, you know, like all the good hitters on all the good teams. It's going to happen. You can't completely shut them down, but you want to slow them down and slow their points, and we want to get our points when we can. So we'll have to stay aggressive, and our middles are going to get a workout. So it's going to be busy for them, but we've got a more balanced attack. Sarah Mead's leading the way, one of our seniors, leading the way with 186 kills on the team. Marley Schissel is not far behind at 167. Then Addison Schaefer on the right side's got 131 so far, and Peyton Weber's got 118. The great thing about Peyton Weber is she's currently ranked 4th in 2A for kill efficiency, which the great thing about that is so that's going to be your kills minus your errors divided by attempts. So it means that she's very efficient when she gets the ball. She's not likely to get an error. She's likely to get a kill. So big thing for her. That's great. We just need to make sure we're setting her at the right times. So it looks like the Rebels here are going to start off with the serve. Their number 1, T-Sing. Looks like we've got Mead, Crawl, and Maker in the back row. And they serve straight into the net. First point to the Jayhawks. Great momentum. Looks like we've got a decent student section over there. Big fans of that. Addison Schaefer's coming right in right off the bat from that rotation. Puts 3 hitters in the front row. Schissel, Weber, and Schaefer there. Donnelly's back to serve. We've got 3 attackers. Looks like that number, 14. Oh, yep. See, that was a good one. Yep, that's that big hitter. You got to get all your hands on her. We just missed it, and that ball came on our side. So, I mean, great try by Peyton Weber. Very close. Just slightly off. Mead to Donnelly. Nice tip by Weber. Great idea. She saw it there at the 10-foot line to the left. Great turn. Could have gone right, too. So, hopefully she sees that. Schissel's back to serve now. That puts Mead in the front row with Schaefer and Weber. Crawl and Donnelly in the back row. So remember, we've talked about before with Donnelly in the back row, if something comes up, she can't jump up to block. She cannot contact the ball above the net to push it over. Schissel pushes that one. That serve goes long. That is one of Jayhawks' weaker points there, is our serve percentage is pretty bad. Or not bad, but lower than what you'd like. Schissel gets that up. We play it over. Here comes the pass. They're going to go to their... Oh, that's just great touch by Sarah Mead there. Would have been a solo block, but didn't get her hands turned in. So on that block, that right side's pushing. It will be to the right side of our court. Sarah Mead just needs to turn her hands in, but just missed it there. Good block, though. Great pass by Sarah. Here comes Peyton. Big swing. Oh, yep. See, that's where... Yep. That 14 is big. She is tough there in the middle. So great idea. Weber just swung a little bit too straight into her. That's something that Donnelly and Weber are going to have to watch. So I like the aggressiveness. I love that she went in swinging. Good pass by Crawl. Set to Schaefer, and that's a great idea right there. Here she comes. Yep. Okay, Donnelly's going to pass to Crawl. Crawl has to stay down and can't set with her hands. Mead swung into the block there. That 14 is tall. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with, and she's closing her block. She's getting where she needs to. She's very quick, so we're going to have to watch where we're swinging. Rebels are up 5-2. Service to Crawl. Donnelly's got it up to Mead. Yep, she blocks that as well. Weber digs out of the net. Well done. Good spot by Crawl to go to a corner, but then they're going to, yep, that setter. Wow, great job by their setter. A one-handed set there, just pushed it up, and that middle was ready. Yep. Brandt, wow, very good. Already pretty formidable. I think she's got at least 4 of their 6 points right now. So, Mead, we got it, yep. Okay, pass was to Donnelly. Mead with the tip. And then their right side, that number 5 comes in. C, yep, she's pretty strong over there too. So between those two. So here's the thing, that's pretty overloaded. Their 2 top hitters are in the front rotation. That means they should have a weaker rotation is my thought. That serve's going out. By that I mean they've got 2 tough hitters right now, but when they rotate, they'll only either have 1 or none at some point. So they didn't, because one's a right side, one's a middle, so that's going to be hard for them to offset there. Side out for us means Weber's serving. Great serve. That puts Nearing in the middle. Bad pass on their side. Sets up to Schissel for the back row attack. Smart play because not a great set. Yep, she back row attacked there. So that's what she did. So number 10 went up. She is in the back row. She cannot contact that ball over the net, and she did. So above the net and pushing it over. So like I said, so we get that. Weber with the serve. Great serve by Weber. They handle it. Schissel with the pass. Schaefer, yes, that's what I was hoping for. Just missed, though. Just missed. That's a great idea by Schaefer. She was right there. Man, I bet that was centimeters that missed, though. But right idea. We need to keep making sure we're swinging, too. So this is great. 14 back to serve. Brandt. Great pass by Mead. Going in is Nuring, and she goes for it and gets it. Great swing by Nuring. Great job there. Went in quick. They weren't quite ready for it. Didn't get their feet set. Nice job. So Schaefer's back to serve. Jayhawks down 5-8. That puts Mead, Nuring, and Donley's in the front row now. So we've got 2 hitters. Oh, Schaefer sends that long. Man, really shouldn't have, said anything about that. Not so great serving percentage, but this puts Maker back in. Maker back in the front or in the back row with Kral and Schissel. Mead and Nuring to hit. Donley's up front. She can dump easier now, so hopefully. Great pass by Schissel. That was a tough serve. Mead's going up. Oh, good hammer. Just about 10-foot line, too. That was quite the angle. That was great. That's awesome, especially when they're blocking her so close to that line there. I don't think Sarah Mead's really good at hitting the line. I don't know if she's going to have that tonight, though. So that sharp angle, it looks like what they're giving her. By giving her the block can only take away so much. The block's not going to take away that sharp angle. So hopefully she's able to continue to do that. That's a good sign early on if she can do that now. Schissel picks up the tip. Back row set to Mead. There we go. They've got a good pass. They're going to set their outside. Oh, Mead was right there. That was real close. That was real close, but good adjustment. Rebels are up 10-6. So now neither one of their big hitters are in the front row. This is where we would hope to side out and start really scoring. This is where we really want to go. And that's Schissel hit right into the block. Okay, that was really tough. She got pushed further outside. That block was set up, and I really wish she would have seen that. Just a little roll shot to the middle, push it deep to the corners. You want to make a move and not stuff you on a block like that. So up by Mead. Schissel's going to play it. Going to pass to the setting side, and they're going to go to that middle. Oh, man. That was a tough spot. Good spot by their middle. That was one of those corners that it's really hard for someone to get to. Mead, Kral, and Schissel are all passing. That puts Nuring hitting Donley, ready to set. They go to serve, and it drops right over. Dang. Number 8, Schneider, for the Rebels there. Dang. All right, we need to be ready to move here, though. Good pass by Kral. Donley, that was too far. Probably shouldn't have dumped that one. Schissel's going for the swing. They've got they've got some pretty good blocking going on there, so we really got to watch what we're going for here. Yep. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. That block was set up. She's got to roll shot it and find a hole, because that block is pretty tough. They've got a pretty solid one. Yeah, they've got that. Brandt's got a ton of blocks, but so do a few of the other girls. They're a very solid defensive team here. Great serve by Kral. Great job. That puts it 8-13. Jayhawks are down. Still early, though. All right, we've still got 2 hitters. It's Weber and Schissel in the front. I want Weber to move over. I need her to move. Oh, that hit the tape. Dang, that hit the white tape there. Pretty hard for Maker to get to. Schissel, Mead, and Kral back to serve receive again. Oh, Schissel's moving up. That puts Weber and Schissel for hitting in the front row. There goes Mead. Schissel's off. Oh, she almost had the angle I think she wanted. Oh, not sure. Oh, they're calling double on that. Okay. Pretty tough, but okay. Not my best angle here, so we'll have to give that one to the ref. But all right, it's time to get this one back. Jayhawks are down 15-8. Serve is off Maker. That was tough. I can already tell from up here that had a lot of movement. These balls are coming in hard and fast, and they not only spin, but they move, they float. So that's pretty tough. Bass is going to push Maker back, put Schissel, Mead, and Crawl for serve receive. It's just to get us out of this rotation, and that's going to go wide. Yep, Crawl saw it. There we go. So we side out. Schaefer's going to come back in the front row for Maker. Donley's back to serve. This puts 3 hitters in the front row. We've got a strong block with Weber and Schaefer over there. So that puts their 14 Brandt in the front row again, and she is a good hitter. So we're gonna, she's gonna come to the back. She's gonna need to, good tip, right idea by her, but Schissel with the hard angle there. Yes, that's that further over to that outside line. That was great. See, there was that block. We're much stronger over there. That's out. Sorry, I saw that one coming. I, just thought I'd help him out there, but good job. Yes, Peyton Weber and Addison Schaefer are a strong block over there. They're just going to have to track this 14. Weber's going to have to track her down, and hopefully Schissel and Weber can close up on her. Donley with the serve, pushing deep. Her libero has it. She's, great dig by Crawl right there and perfect. Come on, Schaefer. Good angle by Schaefer. They're going to try and set the middle again. You know they are. Good pass by Schissel. Do it again. Yep, there goes Schaefer. Oh, man, right idea, but she hit that off her arm wrong. Just a little bit off on the timing there. Super close, but great dig by Morgan Crawl. She was right where the middle swung. That was awesome. 10 to serve. Mead's going to put it up. Donley's going to set it out to Schissel. Good swing. They're going to set the back. Yep, that C, that other one. Oh, dang, man. Schissel was right there, but she just didn't penetrate over enough. Man, darn, right there. Bass is going to take a timeout. Rebels are up 18-10. It's getting further in this first game here. We really need to side out. We really need to start scoring. I know that's going to be a little hard. They've got that 14 and 5. They're 2 big hitters. And as you can see, they're good hitters. They're going to set them a lot. So, but they know how to put a swing on the ball. So we've got a great defense. Our block is doing pretty well. So we're just going to need to stay aggressive in the front row too and be smart. Like I said, they're not only great hitters, they're good blockers. So we've got to watch where they are. So you want to swing hard, you want to swing aggressive, but you have to look at them. And if that block's there, you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to tip. You can't, this isn't a block you're going to power through. So hopefully here we're able to come out of the timeout, come out swinging or with a great game plan here. So I'm sure Bass has told him what she'd like him to do with a good pass. So we're going to start with a good serve receive pass here. So Schissel, Mead, and Crawl. Great pass by Mead. Donley's got it up. And that, right into the block. Dang, That 14 is, wow. She's all over the place. She's pretty tough. So we're gonna have to move that set. That set is getting pushed right out there, and so Schissel doesn't really have much to do with, she's got the pin right there. She can't hit that. So all she's got is that angle, and then that block's right there. Man, Crawl just missed that one too. Okay. Rebels are up 20-10. This is still doable. We've just got to get a side out. We've got to swing some momentum here. I know, Crawl was right there. That's frustrating. Frustrating as a player. She almost had it. Okay. Off the net. Well played by Donley. Oh, shoot. Donley went under. Good effort. Good effort. That's hard to do. That's hard to stop. 10 back to serve for the Rebels again. Good job. Good pass by Crawl. Schaefer with a great swing. Nice. That's who we need to keep going to, too. Especially they've got that 14 is really setting up on the outside here because that's who we set a lot. So she's really pulling over this way. We got to start utilizing Addison Schaefer over there. She's got a great swing and can really get up over the block. Nice serve by Schissel. That's an ace serve. It's exactly what we need, slowly but surely. All right, we've got 3 big hitters in the front, too. This is the lineup we want in the front row. Mead, Weber, and Schaefer right now. So this is great for us. And another ace serve. There we go. Do it again, Schissel. If I'm Schissel, I'm serving right back to that girl. Do it again. Yep, she tried. Okay, now they're going to that outside. Morgan Crawl with the great dig, and it comes back. Sarah Mead is ready. Oh, man. Sarah Mead stayed ready, though. God, what a great dig by Morgan Crawl. Son of a gun. Yep. Man, you do almost everything right. All right. Well, we got a side out here. Libero to serve. Schissel puts it up. Come on, Sarah Mead with the heart. Oh, she wanted that angle again. She's getting, oh man, we're going to have to move that set. Like I said, she's getting too far pushed out this way. She's got to hit at that angle. Because you can't hit outside the pin. You can't hit the pin, and that block is there. All right. This is going to be hard, but I'm not saying it's not doable. Rebels are up 23-13. That's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of effort, and we are going to have to get a little more pumped up. We need that student section to be doing a little bit more than what they're doing right now. So hopefully, but like I said, on those outside sets, when they push it out so far, I mean, sometimes that's good, but not on a good blocking team like this. We're not able to power through that block. They have a very solid block. We need to move the ball more. So our outsides either need to come in, we need to move the middle, because right now we're not setting our middle enough so that their middle's not slow to get to that outside block. So we've got to change it up here. Bayer back to serve again for the Rebels here. Rebels are up 23-13. We're going to need a good pass. Crawl does it. Mead's off, but she's going to put some. Yep. It's a good roll shot by Mead. They're outside. Again, they've only got that middle in the front now. Schaefer, that's the right idea, but oh, good dig by their right side. Schaefer puts it right back, and they're going to do that, yep, to C. Donley sets to, oh, Mead, yep. But now they're out of rotation. Mead puts it right back, and it's good. It's good, but that's a carry. Yep, that's a lift. There we go. Yes, that's a lift. There we go. Anything below your shoulder like that with a palm, and if your hand's not completely flat, they're going to call you for a lift. Weber for the serve. That puts Mead Nuring. Yes, a serve. That's right. Good serve by Weber. Nuring, Mead, and Schaefer in the front row right now. Nuring went in for a kill for a quick earlier. I'm hoping maybe she'll be able to pull something off like that. Oh, that's two. Yep. Oh, man. Not really sure what happened there. Donley was going up for a fake on that, but didn't really work out in our favor. All right, game point for the Rebels here. We're going to need a good pass. Crawls back in for Weber, so we got two hitters, Nuring and Mead. Oh, good job. Sorry, three hitters, Nuring, Mead, and Schaefer. Oh, that lefty. Yep, she's a lefty too. That was a great swing, great set by the Rebels. Again, they've got some great blocks. We've really got to make them move more. We're not making them adjust enough. So what I mean by that is we're setting really high, really tight to that pin outside. So if they set up that block, we don't have a lot of options. We've got to move the ball. We've either got to have a shoot set out there. The outside's got to move in. It's got to be a shorter set. We've got to, run a quick with the middle. We've got to run a slide with the middle. We've got to do something else. We're setting up on that outside and giving them what we're going to be doing. So great idea. We were a lot more aggressive. Nuring went in for a quick. I don't think I've seen her do that in a while. So great job there. But we've got to stay aggressive. Great passing in the back row. God, Morgan Crawl had a couple really tough digs there. So those are things we got to figure out how to put it together and get those points back for her. Donley's really working. I know we've got to move the ball around more. We set up too much on these outsides. So, you watch that middle, and I said, they set up on two players, but she's all over the court. She's hitting from the backside. She's hitting from the middle. She's pushing out towards the outside. So that movement throws off blockers, and they can't stop her. So that's where she's getting all those. So yes, we do the same thing. We set the same two people, but if we're setting in the same spot, that's not throwing defenses off enough. So we've got to have a lot more movement here, which is tough. I know we were able to do that against Sumner Fredericksburg more. So I really hope we're able to adjust here and do the same. So, but we did show some life there in the end, and we had a couple ace serves. much better serving wise, I feel like, than other games. So not as many missed serves. We did have a couple go long, but at least they're being aggressive, and it was only a couple. So we were able to get a couple aces out of it as well. Digs also for our team leading the way. Morgan Krall, like I said, she had some really tough ones there, doing a great job. There's some great hitters. They're gonna get kills, but we've also got to come in aggressive and hitting those open spots. So we'll have to see. I would hope, if anything, we could roll shot right to the middle. We could push to a corner, something like that. Just give ourselves options. We hit into the block too many times that game, so we're definitely going to have to change that. Yeah, they've got that C and Brandt. Not only are they their top kills, they're also their top blocks. Besides Larson, number 10, she's got 231. So they're setter, so she does a great job on the right side there too. Clearly, they've got some very, very solid blocking going on, because our next blocker will be Peyton Weber. So, and their Brandt has 105, and our Peyton Weber has 51. So clearly, that Brandt, knows how to close a block there. So. All right, here we go, starting game 2. Donley, Nuring, Mead, Schissel, Schaefer, and Weber. Krall's going in for Nuring. Right off the bat here. Jayhawks are going to start serving, so Donley will start. Hopefully we're able to hold the serve for a while and take some points. Donley does have 39 ace serves. I would have loved, yes, that movement right there, and that's exactly what I was talking about. So they push that they push that middle. They call it like a 7 usually, right out to in between the middle and the outside. But Schaefer and Weber are a great block, and they just handled that. That was awesome. Donley's to serve again. Oh, what a great serve. They're really, man, yep. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that wasn't. Donley was there, but just not quite. Yep, that's tough. That setter dumped right to the middle, and Donley's coming up to the 10-foot line from that serve, so just wasn't quite ready for it. They're 10 to serve. Mead with the pass, set to the middle. That's that movement, but we just missed it. Peyton Weber's got a great idea. I love that. I love that. That's exactly what we need to do. Almost there. She just almost hit a little bit too much into the middle, too. That 14 is a big block. We're going to have to hit around her. Good pass out to Schissel to that pin, though, and they're good dig by 10 there. Barely got it. Schaefer passes to Donley. Schissel with the swing. Out. There we go. Schissel hit into the block, but they blocked it out, so we'll definitely take that point. All tied up 2-2 here, early in the second. Schissel back to serve. She had an ace last game towards the end. Let's see if we can, right to their libero, though. We want to try and stay away from that. Krall with the, and Mead is going to try and, oh, man, she tried. Just missed it there. Must have misjudged it off her hand. Real original cheer by the Rebels over there. They're 20 Bears back to serve. Schissel handles it, but it's up and over, and Donley can't jump, so she has to pull back. Right idea, but I wish we would push for a corner there. Make those back row move. We got to get away from the setter and the libero. They're handling the ball very well. We're going to need to get it away from them. And by that, I mean we've got to look where they are and push it away. Try somebody else. A few other people have had some issues in the back row, so I think we need to focus on them. Bear back to serve again. Krall with the pass. Donley with the set. Schaefer's coming in quick. Just maybe a little bit higher. Oh, man. 14 didn't have to do much there, but she can get up high and just puts it away. Rebels up 5-2 here. Bear to serve again. Schissel, Krall, and Mead are back to serve. That's going out. Yep. They followed it right to the line, and it was out. That puts Weber back to serve. Nuring's back in the middle. Krall's going to take a quick break before she has to go right back in here, hopefully. Hopefully not for a little bit. Hopefully Weber serves for a little bit here. Weber to serve. Good serve by Weber. That's an ace. Good job, Peyton Weber. That's an ace serve there. We will take it. Nuring, Mead, and Schaefer in the front. They've got that number 5 and 14, and they're going to be loaded on this right side. I wouldn't even be very concerned. Darn it. Man, that number 8, she's got 100 kills, but I don't know if I'd be overly worried about that one there. That puts Weber out, crawls back in with Brandt to serve for the Rebels. Good pass by Sarah Mead. Addison Schaefer hammers it down the line. There we go. That's what I'm talking about there. Yes, we got to start getting some kills over there. Unfortunately, she's going back to serve. Fortunately, but unfortunately. Whatever. Maybe Nuring will go over and do a slide, and we'll get some hits off there. Pass by there. Brandt, number 5C is up. That's a left-handed hitter. Ooh, kind of looked like somebody was in the net, too. On our side, by the way, but Maker's going in for Schaefer now. 5C is in the back row. So is 14. Those are their two big hitters. So now's when we need to push. Their setters in the front, though, so I'd be eyeballing a dump here soon, but Crawl gets it up. Maker saves it. Donley in there. They're going to set out. Oh, man, she tipped right perfectly to where Maker wasn't. Almost there, almost there. She saw it, but just too late. These Rebels can really see the court. That's something the Jayhawks need to work on, that vision a little bit more. C with a great pass. Donley with a good set, doing what she can, and great push to the corner. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Great job by Sarah Mead. Great vision by her right there. Sarah Mead to serve, which pushed Schissel in the front row, and Nuring too. Donley's up in the front, so she can jump, she can dump. Oh, Sarah Mead misses that one. That's all right. That puts the Rebels up 9-6. Still very early here. But we need to get this ball back. Their number 8, Schneider, to serve. Mead with a great pass. Get in there, Nuring. Yep, that's right. Oh, but their blocker. Oh, they're going to set Brandt in the back row, and she missed it. We'll take that. That's exactly it by Nuring, though. Throws him off enough. Great job. Especially good set by Donley. Right idea. Crawls back to serve, which puts Peyton Weber in the front with Schissel and Donley. They're going to go to right there, and Crawl gets it. Good. Way to get it over by Weber. Crawl with a good dig. Oh, boy. Man, that setter's got some quick hands. I believe I called that, though. I thought she'd probably dump this time around. And unfortunately, I was right. Rebels up 10-7. Teasing back to serve. That puts Brandt in the front row for them, so Peyton Weber's going to have to keep track of her. And that's gone. Long ball, good call there. Great job by Maker. Sometimes when you're in the back there, that can cause some confusion, but that puts Schaefer in the front. On the right side there, strong block with Weber. Feeling good about this. Donley to serve. Jayhawks down 8-10. Good pass by them. They're going to that middle. Oh, Crawl just got stuck on her feet. Man, she was there. She was there. All right, Rebels back to serve. Larson with the serve. Mead with the pass. Outside to Donley. She's off. She's got a roll shot that. They're coming up with the tip. Donley sets that one, but Schissel's got to hustle back. And somehow we got that. Really caught him off guard there. Key point, though, there. You got to keep them on their toes. That's how we're going to score our points. We'll definitely take that one. 9-11 for Schissel here. Good pass by the Rebels. They really are a good serve receiving team. Their passes are, Mead is not quite ready, but right idea. What happened there? They're gonna call Sarah Mead for the double. Darn it. Didn't see that one coming, but again, I'm not the best angle. Schissel, Crawl, and Mead to serve receive here. Come on, ladies, we need a little bit more fire. Good set to Schaefer, and she hammers it. Yes. I think she's 50% kill efficiency right now. I think she's 2 for 4 with kills. I think that means we need to keep it going there. Peyton Weber back to serve, which puts Nuring in the middle. We need to stay aggressive, keep the ball moving. Good serve by Weber. Keep it tough. See that left-handed. Good dig by Donley. Oh, Peyton Weber trying to go for a fancy back set there, and Sarah Mead can't do much with it. They're both laughing. Yeah, I think Coach Bass is saying set in front of you, you know. I love Peyton Weber, and she's a very talented volleyball player, but back setting from a middle isn't very commonly done. Great pass by Schissel. Good set, and then yes! I don't know if anyone saw, but that was a great swing. Number 1, and their middle. Yes, it was an excellent swing, especially because their blockers were not set, so she went for it, and that was a great idea by Sarah Mead. That was perfect. Addison Schaefer with the serve. They're going outside to that 8. Oh, dang. That was kind of crud. Yeah, great idea by Sarah Mead there. Now they must have, our girls didn't think they touched it, but Schaefer's calling for a sub if the down ref sees it now. Maker's going in the back row for Schaefer. Guessing she didn't really want to serve receive right now, because their C's back to serve. She's got a decent amount of aces. She's a pretty good server. Sarah Mead with a great swing. They're going to set back row to C. Oh, shoot. Great touch by Nuring. That's tough. That is tough. Herget Miller in for Maker. Looks like a little back row change here. C to serve again. Schissel, Crawl, and Mead to serve receive. Ooh, Crawl gets pushed hard. Sarah Mead from behind. Oh, what a good swing from way behind her head. That was far, and she did it. Oh, Morgan Crawl was just about there. Dang. She's just like a half a second off there. Real close, though. Real close. Rebels are up 16-11. Still early enough, but we're going to need to get this back. Coach Bass calls for a timeout there. Sarah Mead seems like she's gotten more confidence here. Some harder swings there. Their middles seem to be off, which means they're not closing that block on the outside, which means we're moving the ball around more. So good adjustments there. You know, we've got to keep doing that. I really like when Addison Schaefer's in the front there. Like I said, I think she's 50% kills right now. Either that or she's putting them off their transition, so they're not making easy passes on us. With easy passes comes hard swings, so we don't want that. We've got to keep them moving. We've got to get them out of transition and confused. Like I said early on, I think in the first game went a lot to their setter and to their libero, who are great passers. So we need to start going for some of the weaker passers here. I mean, clearly that's the game plan. So C's back to serve. Hopefully the timeout here works and throws her off a little bit. Schissel, Crawl, and Mead for serve receive. Great pass by Schissel. There we go. We're going for back row set for Schissel. Good swing, but good pass by them. They're outside. That's out. Really nailed that one out of bounds. There we go. Good. But that'll put Sarah Mead in the back. Schissel's up front with Nuring and Donley. Oh, Brandt just about shanked that one. C's going for a swing. She is left-handed, so she puts a different spin on it. Schissel with a harder angle, but they're able to dig it up. Good tip by their middle, but we're pushing Donley too far out. Donley's not able to get a decent set out here. They're going to their outside. Who swings in the net. All right, Jayhawks down 13-16. We're only down 3 now. Very easily doable here. To get right back out on front. Be great if we stayed on a run here. Sarah Mead to serve again. Man, really got to stop talking about getting on runs. I think that's the second time tonight. I'll take that blame. All right. They still don't have their big hitters in the front row, so this is really when we've got to get going here. Good pass by Sarah Mead. Donnelly can go up on that, so she did, which is the right idea. She really couldn't have done much else with that. Schissel's out, but she's going to swing from the right side. Schissel swung from the right side. I love it. What a fantastic idea. Donnelly listened to her. Schissel knew with that pass she was carrying over to the right. Why not? Go for it and then hammer it home. And they weren't ready for it, so they didn't set up the block. Great idea. Crawl for the serve. Weber's in the front now. Get up, Schissel. Good push. A little bit stronger. She went for the hard swing there. Just got through that block. That got close, but hole opened up for her there. Great swing. Keep pushing here. Jayhawks down 15-17. Crawl back to serve again. Good serve by Crawl. Puts them off. Oh, my goodness. Well, not really certain how we hadn't shifted over a little bit more. With that set so far outside, there's only so much that girl can do, but she definitely did hit sharper angle than I even thought she would have. So I'll give it to her. That was a good swing. They're teasing back to serve, which unfortunately puts that Brandt right back in the front. Schissel with a swing off the net. Smart to take something off it and just get it in that middle. Good job there. Schaefer's coming back in for Herget Miller there. Here we go. We got a strong block going back over there. Donnelly back to serve. Jayhawks down 2 again. Good serve. Way to push her back. That looked... Man, that's the sucky part about the new rules now. You can double hit on a serve receive on that first hit, which pretty certain she did, so... But they can't call that. Good hustle by Donnelly. Schaefer brings it in. Weber, do something. Do a little bit smarter than that. You're going to need to get it high and over. You want your teammates to get time to get back in the court. Yeah, we were a little quick pace on that one. So what I mean by that is we had at least 2 girls off the court. So instead of Weber tipping it short, and then they kind of pushed it right back at us, you want to get that high and over. Give your girls a chance to get back on the court and in position. So sometimes it's strategic for that as well. They're going to pass that middle. Oh, she missed, but that outside was there. Here we go. Weber with the right idea. There, Brandt. That's 2. Yes, thank you. That's 2 on the. Yes, thank you. I could definitely tell that one was from this angle. That puts Schissel back to serve. Jayhawks down 2 again. 17-19. Schissel's got a good serve here. Good serve. Oh, Sarah Mead got in the net. Dang it, she got really hungry for that one. God, that's hard to do. That's hard. You want it, but you got to hold back. All right. Bear back to serve. Crawl with the pass. Peyton Weber. Oh, man, I love it. But we got to have that. All right, Bear to serve again. Rebels are up 4, but we're going to need to get this back. We can do it. We can do it with a good pass. That's off. I almost would have wished we would have set. Yeah, that 14 is just, she is huge. And she has got strong hands. Oh. Strong, very solid hands turned in correctly, so that's tough. I mean, like, as you can already see with their other middle from some of our outside swings, if you swing hard enough, their hands, it kind of break, and then the ball will fall on their side. Well, that girl has yet to do that. So, very strong hands, very solid middle. You know, like I said, we've got to move that ball around. I almost wish Donnelly would have back set that one to Schaefer. It would have been weird. Like, you know, it's not the most in-system set, but you know, that's what you need sometimes, and Schaefer's got a great swing and can really track the ball. So Jayhawks are down 22-17, down 5. We're going to need to get it back and get on a run here. We're going to have to really start figuring out how to string some points together and keeping the momentum. I really wish that student section over there would pep up a little bit and, you know, throw out a cheer, do something. Bear back to serve again. Kral, Schissel, and Mead for serve receive. Great pass by Kral. Schaefer coming in fast, and that's exactly it. There we go. Like I said, we got to shift it up. There we go. Good job by Schaefer there. Nuring coming in. Kral is out. That puts Weber back to serve. Still 3 hitters in the front row. Good serve by Peyton Weber. That was not a great set there. That's right. Nuring with the block. Good job. Solid block. Good serve by Weber, which puts him out of system there. We don't want him having such easy passes. So I hope she goes right back at that girl. And she did! Do it again. Right back at her. Now we're only down 2. Weber with the serve here. Right back at her, went short, changed it. I like it, I like it. Good serve, good pass by Peyton Weber. Sarah Mead with the swing, Smart with the swing. Oh, that was a lift, and it sure was. It rolled down her arms. Smart by Sarah Mead to take something off and get it up and over. Very smart. Peyton Weber to serve, down 1. Right idea. They're going to go to their outside this time. Good. Sarah Mead was ready. Good set to Schaefer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Not the most system thing, but yes, that back set to Schaefer, and she's ready. Timeout Rebels. Yes. That's what I want to see. Exactly that. Yes. Schaefer is ready on that right side, and Donnelly had a great back set. You know, because I thought we were going to get set the outside, and Donnelly throws in the back set card, and that's awesome because even their defense wasn't ready for it. And Sarah Schaefer is a force on that right side, so we got to keep utilizing her. All right, hopefully this doesn't slow Peyton Weber down, though. She's really had them moving back there with those serves. They haven't had an easy time. They haven't had a great pass off her serves yet, so hopefully she's able to do it again here. Get him out of system and keep it on a roll. We're ready to go now. Weber to serve. Ooh, yes, and that's the ace. That's exactly what we needed right there. Jayhawks up 23-22. Just need another solid serve here. Oh, that was pretty far to the line. Here comes a free ball. Let's do something. Move the ball. Don't do something normal. And that's, oh, shoot. Yep. Oh, they're calling them in the net. They're calling her in the net. Oh, boy. I'm not going to lie. I think that was us, but I will take that call. Peyton Weber with the serve. Good serve. They're going to set back to her. Yep. Yes, good block, good block. The outside's going to take a swing. There, Weber's got a pass. Schissel, and she does it! She does it! Jayhawks take game 2. Heck yeah. Man, that's all we needed. The only points we led were the last 3 at the end. Holy buckets. That's exactly it. Just playing your game plan, not letting them get too far ahead. Like I said, we switched it up a lot there in the end. That's exactly what we need to do. Ooh, student section looks like they're going to come alive. Something's going to happen here. I don't know who's in the hippo costume, but I mean, I feel like that's wasted if you're not doing more. Got to do more with a hippo costume. No, great job by Schaefer. Donnelly had a great vision there in the end. You know, trying to move that ball around. We don't want their blockers to get set up on us. That 14's a great blocker. We had some solid blocks in the end. Nuring did a great job. So, yes, definitely just battled, stuck in it. didn't do her best things, but I mean, Weber in the end was really getting them out of system with her serve. So it really felt towards the beginning of the game. I'm not saying we served at them easy, but man, they had some really good passes and serve receive. So in the end, when they're, a little off like that, it really threw off their game plan. So good job by our servers and everything. So we got to keep them moving, trying not to go to their libero. Clearly she's a libero for a reason. So you don't want to be serving at her if you can help it, or at least make her move, make her try hard. Push into the corners, taking things off our swings. We didn't hammer into the block. Sarah Mead and Marley Schissel, kind of took some roll shot there, took some stuff off their swings, and that was just enough. You don't have to hammer or kill every time. So great job by the girls here. I keep watching that student section. I'm really hoping this hippo here comes out to do something. I mean, I love it, but I feel like if you're not doing like a dance or a cheer with it. Uh-oh. Dang it. I think hippo got pushed back into the stands. All right, game 3 here. Looks like the start goes to Herget Miller here. Crawl comes in for Nuring. Liberos are in. We are ready to rock and roll. Well, Jayhawks are ready to rock and roll. You gotta check the lineups, make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. Signal the libero to come on in, and she can do her thing. Rebels are going to start this game serving again, just like they did in the first. Their number 1 T-Sing back to serve. Schissel's got the pass. It's off the net. Schissel's going to, Donnelly does what she can with it. They're going to set to that middle. And, oh, Morgan Crawl has it. And Jess, oh, what a great save by Marley Schissel. Just a little too far for anyone else to get on that one. But well done by Crawl. That was tough. That Brandt went up for that quick, and that net kind of got in the way there. Throws off that dig, but Crawl almost had it. Great pass by Sarah Mead. Wonderful. Peyton Weber with the quick. Donnelly gets it up. Schissel gets called for a double. Man, right idea, but a little too quick. Right idea. All right, T-Sing back to serve for the Rebels again. They're up 2-0. Mead with another great pass. Man, this is the right idea too, that set, but I want Weber to push that really far. I want her to do more with that. I really want her to move that back row. Oh boy. Man, right into that block. That 10 and 14, yep. Yeah, they've got that solid defense there. Teasing back to serve. We're going to need a good pass here again. Sarah Mead's had quite a few, so good. Good by Mead. And we're really trying for that quick, but we got to make sure it's the right timing too, though. So I love the idea, but we got to make it work too. We don't want to force it too much. And Schissel puts it away. There we go. Great swing, sharp angle. They were only able to get up 1 block, so Schissel did a great job there. Donnelly's back to serve, which puts Schaefer in the front again. Herget Miller's taking a break. Donnelly to serve. That was going, oh man. Again, god darn. I think that would have been a double on a serve receive, but you can't call that. And they moved her in. Schissel gets it. If you could tell, that set was a lot shorter and wasn't right to the pin, okay? We're doing a lot of movement here. I like this. Although that was very close to being on our side. I'll take it, though. Donnelly with the good serve again, really putting that Mead out of transition. Good move by Donnelly. Good save by Crawl. Good spot. Yes! Smart moves here, Jayhawks. Smart moves. I like all of this. I like all of this. Again, I like those quick sets too, but we also got to make sure it's working for us too. Donnelly with the serve, and that's going to go far. Yeah. Pretty much as soon as that hit her hand, you could tell. That's all right, though. Rebels up 4-3. Larson to serve. Good pass by Mead. Donnelly's doing what she can. Yep. Dang. Donnelly's doing what she can. I almost wish she would have gone up one-handed on that. I mean, I'm not a setter. I guess I probably shouldn't be speculating on that. Larson to serve again. Mead with a decent pass. We're going to go outside. Schissel. Oh, touch. We got lucky there, but I will absolutely take that. Schissel with another kill. Man, I think she had 3 this round. Hideaway Schissel. Strong rotation there in the front for her. Good serve. They're going to go to the outside, of course. Oh, boy. That girl has, man, she's got a lot of skills in her back pocket there. She just whipped out another one. Very good. All right, there, libero to serve. Schissel puts it up. Donnelly doesn't have a lot to do. Mead takes something off, and they are not able to bring it back up. Man, good job by Mead there, taking something off, making sure it's playable, not hammering into the block. Because that 14 and 10 are a good block. Peyton Weber to serve again. She had her solid serves end of last game. Let's have her keep it up. Nice, going back at that girl. Well, she had a good pass, and that 14 can see that hole big time. Peyton Weber didn't make it there. Yeah, that 14's a great player because she can see the court like that. Saw that hole a mile away, didn't need to swing, just put it where we weren't. All right, at least she's in the back row, though. I'll take that. She's serving now. Schissel with the pass. Donnelly going back to Schaefer. I like it. Yes, that's exactly it. Man, let's put that set into system for us. Man, that really wasn't one of our regulars there, but I'm loving this. Addison Schaefer with another kill. She's back to serve now. Puts Donnelly in the front row with 2 hitters of Mead and Nuring. They're going to back row to that Brandt, and she swings out. There we go. There we go. Good job. Keep him out of system. (7-7). Schaefer to serve again. Oh boy, she just got a little too much roll on that one. Herget Miller's getting back in here. Breaks over. Schaefer's going to take it easy for a second. Rebels C back to serve. They're up 8-7 right now. She's a good server. We've had some, yep, not a great pass. Yes, what a sharp angle by Sarah Mead. Great job. She really turned her hand on that one, made that work. Okay, get in there, Nuring. Yes, that's exactly it. Because Mead was too far over. Yes. Good plays, lady. Right idea, but Mead's going to have to turn around and right idea and shoots it to the corner. That's right. Gal, she's very accurate because that is very close to that corner. Great job by Sarah Mead, especially in the air like that. Very well done. Good serve by her. They're going to set back row to C. Oh, Herget Miller, what a dig. Good job. We're going back row to Mead. All right, they're going to set that. Oh, good crawl. She's ready. Schissel, right idea. She didn't have a great handle on that one. They're outside. Crawl's got a great dig. Come on, Nuring. Oh, and that's when Donnelly comes alive. That away. Donnelly can dump too. That a girl. Smart idea. Really seeing the court. Girls look like they're having fun. This is great. You got to keep it going, though. All right, they're outside. Oh, that was in. Yeah, that was. Dang it. That one really dropped at the end. I think Sarah Mead had the same thought I did. And all of a sudden at the end, it just dropped on the line and rolled. All right, they're number 8 back to serve. That Brandt still in the front row. Schissel is too far over. Yep, and she, yep. They did exactly what they needed to do. Swiped it right where we weren't. That's all right. Rebels are up 10-9 now. Schlissel, Mead, and Kral back to pass. Mead with a great pass. Nuring on the right side. Well, oh, dang it. Yep, they're thinking they didn't get a touch on it. So that's what that means. Kind of looked like it from this angle, but also the way that the net swung. Probably didn't touch their hands, unfortunately. They're 8 to serve. Kral with a good pass. Oh, that's a really tight set. Tight sets against good blockers are not exactly what you want. That's out. All right. That ball went long. Kral's going to go back to serve. Weber's back in. Nuring's going to take a break. Kral to serve. Schlissel's coming back to the outside. They're going to, yep, swing that. Oh, boy, dang it. Just a little lost in transition there. Good swing by their outside. Teasing back to serve for the Rebels. They're up 12-10. Schlissel with the off pass. That's the hard part. Schlissel's got to get that. Oh, good dig. Oh, man. But both her and Kral are on the floor. That's the hard part. When she pulls that pass off the net for Donnelly like that, Donnelly doesn't have many other options. Especially, we don't have Addison Schaefer, the left-handed, on the right side right now. So it's really hard for anybody else to be able to hit that. So, oh, boy. Schlissel changed her mind at the last second there. Was going to try and set it, went back to passing, and just got tangled up. Bass is going to call a timeout on that. We're down 14-10. It's a good time to call a timeout. You don't want them getting on too much of a run here. They've already gotten a few points, so time to get that stopped. Ooh, student section coming alive. No, we're doing great things. We're just letting them string some points together. We're kind of missing our passes. We got to start with that, of course. You know, give Donnelly that chance to move the ball around, set our hitters up, and really go from there. So we got to get a good pass, take a breather right now. You know, come back together and get that going. But otherwise, yeah, we got to keep those blocks on. That 14 is, I mean, she's good, but she's blockable and you know, beatable here. So, all right, student section. Saw movement, but not much noise. At least they're coming alive, though, here. We need a good pass to start. Weber and Schlissel in the front row along with Donnelly. Donnelly can dump if she feels like it's a good option here. But, you know, again, you know, oh, that was going long. But Herget Miller's right there. That's all right. Ace serve for Teasing. Sarah Mead won't probably let it happen again. Schlissel's going up short. Herget Miller's back into pass. Good pass by Mead. Yes, Peyton Weber, right idea, but they saw that. That's all right. That's okay. And they, oh, good by Kral. Oh, shoot. Kral had a fantastic dig, but couldn't keep it on our side, so then gave that Brand another chance to put it right back. She gets up, and she gets up quick, so well done on her part, but we got a side out right here, so we need a good pass right there from Sarah Mead. Come on, Schlissel. That's a good swing. Oh, Marley Schlissel almost had it. Block came back to Donnelly and just off hit a little bit, and Schlissel couldn't quite get there. Looks like Bass is wanting her to go line here, try something different. I would agree. We've got to try and tool it off their block. I'll explain that in a second once we get done with this. Good pass by Herget Miller. Schlissel's going back. Oh, I wish she would have gone a little bit deeper, but that's all right. Nice block by Weber and Schlissel. So by tool it, I mean, you can swing the ball out of bounds, and if it hits off their hands, there's not going to be anything they can do with it. So she doesn't always have to swing, but you can swipe it off their hands, and it goes out of bounds, and they can't get it. Schlissel's got a great ability. She should be able to do that. So I think that's what Bass is trying to get her, you know, letting her know. Just trying to use more than what she's got there. Oh man, that Brandt went up. That was a hard swing. Hard swing there. That was tough. We've got to get them out of transition. We can't give them those easy passes and good sets like that. So we've got to do a little bit more. Good pass by Sarah Mead. Come on. Okay. That was a little weird, but we got the point. So no complaints from me. I'll take it. Addison Schaefer standing on one foot, just dumps it back. Jesup with the serve. Schaefer and Mead and Weber in the front row. We got 3 hitters. Get up, Sarah Mead. That's right. Just swipe, just enough where they aren't. Good job. All right, here we go. This can start that run. Jayhawks are down 13-18. We've got a solid front row. We've got a solid block. Keep that 14 contained. Oh man, they've got some good passes. That one-handed set again, but they didn't have anybody there for hitting. We got to be able to hit that better, and that's where Peyton Weber comes in strong. Great job there by Mead, or by Kral to get that up, Donnelly to get that to Weber, and Weber stayed aggressive and swung. Great job. We got to keep that going. Schissel serving again. Good serve, but man, they're able to get to a lot there. Okay, dang, Sarah Mead saw it, but she couldn't quite get there. That really, we need Donnelly to step in on that one. Step in and get that one. That's the second time that Brant's hit that spot. Good pass by Schissel, gets it up. Mead's gonna put a swing on it. Ooh, she finds that deep corner, but they're able to keep it up. Okay, free ball, now let's use it. Good by Schissel to Schaefer, and but she gets pushed back, and right idea by Donnelly. Just needed a little bit further, and then, that C puts it out of bounds. We'll take that. Donnelly would have pushed that a little bit further to the corner, we might have, but they hit it out, so still point for us. Peyton Weber to serve. Jayhawks down 15-19. Good serve by Weber. C. Good pass by Donnelly. Weber's going to forward set this time, and Schaefer just, I'm not really sure. Sometimes you're thinking a lot too much in your head, so probably too much thought, couldn't quite decide where to go. All right, but that puts that Brant in the back row, though. Pass by Kral. Donnelly's off, so Sarah Mead, wow. Sarah Mead didn't have a lot, but boy, did she do something with it. She found a hole in that block, for sure. Great swing by Sarah Mead. What a player. All right, Addison Schaefer back to serve. Nuring's in the front. That puts Donnelly up front, too. I want to see her get up and dump. Throw off this front row. Throw off these blockers. Good by Kral. Yeah, man, see, we don't shift over enough on that angle. They're setting really far out. Oh, son of a, darn it. They're left-handed, found that sharp angle too. Herget Miller's in for Schaefer. Rebels are up 21-16 here in the third. All tied up at 1 game apiece. C to serve. Oh, Schissel, that's overpad. That's all right. That's a playable ball. They're going to set that outside, though. Oh, Herget Miller. Got to get there. Almost there, but got to get there. C's back to serve again. They're up 6. They're up by 6 right now. This is still doable, though. We've got Nuring and Mead in the front row. Oh man, Sarah Mead kind of didn't give Daly Donnelly much to do there. Donnelly tried, but timeout by Bass. Time to just take a breather and regroup here. We've got to stay aggressive but be smart. And again, we're almost giving it to them too easy. We don't want those easy passes, because then easy passes lead to easy sets and hard swings. So we've got good defense right now, but you don't want to give it to them too easily here. So we're going to have to turn it up and, be aggressive on those serves, but we have to make those serves right now too. So that's the tough part here. Man, it feels like that C. I mean, not saying she's the toughest server we've ever faced, but she's the last 3 games has gone on runs here. She's a very solid server. We're really struggling to get a good pass off of her. But it just takes one good pass. Hopefully Bass gave him a good pep talk there. Kral, Schissel, and Mead back to serve receive. Nobody better for us right now, so yes. Oh, Mead gets it a little, but Schissel's going to put it deep, hopefully. Nope. And okay, that works. That works for us. Herget Miller's going to get it up. Mead's going to put it over. They're going to set to their middle. Krall's got that pass. She read that one to Sarah Mead. And that was a shorter set. Somebody was in the net. Yes. Rebels were in the net. That's perfectly fine. Good volley, guys. Way to stay in it. Way to stay in it long enough and let them make the mistake. All right. That puts Sarah Mead back to serve. Marley Schissel's in the front with Daly Donley and Nuring. Sarah Mead with the good serve, but she's a good passer, and they're going to dump it right over to us. Herget Miller. Okay, that was close, but Herget Miller. They're going to set back row. That's out. We'll take it. Let's keep rolling. Jayhawks are down 5 now. Sarah Mead's a solid server. She can keep this up. Schisel and Nuring, we're going to have to keep aggressive here, though, so I want Nuring going in for something faster. Schisel needs to move over. Oh, boy, they're outside. Actually put one away. Dang. All right, Rebels are up 24-18. Still doable at this point. They don't have anybody too strong in the front row right now. Come on. Oh, dang it. The ace served off Krall there. All right. Time to stop. Yep. Time to regroup. Put it back together. We didn't have as great a passing in that game, so we've got to get that. We've got a more aggressive serving. We're moving around a lot more for our sets and everything, so we just can't let them get on those big runs. They're a tough, tough team. We can't let them get so many points. That second game, we kept breaking it up. They didn't get as long runs. But the first and the third game here, they definitely have. Like I said, that C has definitely served quite a few in a row. Oh, there goes the Hippo. Hippo with the skirt. There we go. It's a start. Come on, student section. It's a start. All right, both teams are getting ready for game 4 here. Rebels lead 2-1 right now. Jayhawks liven up a little bit. We've got a chance here. Like I said, we can't let them get on those long runs. But I will say, I will bring up next Wednesday, the Jayhawks start their Road to State tournament starting at 7 p.m. at home, either against East or West Marshall. So that's going to be huge. I love it if you're listening in here. We'll be here again next Wednesday, but I'd love it even more if you were here in person. I promise if you want me to write down a few notes and explain the game to you, I could, make a whiteboard or something, whatever it takes to get the crowd here and pumped up. That'd be fantastic. I know the girls would love it. The Hippo gave it a solid shot there, but that crowd over there is hard to rouse too, that student section. But the girls have been, they've been having a lot of fun on the court, which is huge. You got to stay positive, especially in the game of volleyball. It's so quick, so quick, and it's easy to turn around. It's easy to, but you got to stay positive and you got to stay in it. So, like I said, we can't let them get on those huge runs. We've got to have some good passes, some good serve receive. They really served hard at us. We really had a tough time there. So that'll be my biggest takeaway there. Like I said, we move the ball around a lot, but we've got to give Daly Donley those passes to be able to do that. And then she's got to be able to give it to the hitters to be able to do that. So just got to string it all back together here. They're a tough team. 4th in the NICL, so they beat AP. They've beat Summer Fred. They've played some really tough teams and won some really tough games. So Gladbrook here is a very good team, but so is Jesup, and really hoping this senior night fires them up. especially for our seniors. Krull, Donley, and Mead. There's some big assets here that some big shoes to fill. Donley to serve to start. Good serve by Donley, going right at her. Roll shot there by their outside. Good pass by Krull. Going in is Peyton Weber. That's what I'm talking about. Good set, almost to that middle of the basketball court there, or good pass. She's able to set Weber coming in quick, and then Weber can do with it what she wants, so that's fantastic. Daly Donley to serve again. See, I don't want to go for that libero, and then that, 14. Good swing by her, and it hits that tape, and it's hard. It's hard as a back row player to adjust. Larson back to serve for the Rebels. All tied 1-1. Oh, Schaefer, right idea though. Darn it, right idea. Trying to call for a touch, but I don't think it was there either. Right idea, I like that, and just missed. Sarah Mead with a great pass, get in there. Peyton Weber with the 7. That away. Puts it in through the block. That puts Schissel back to pass. Mead's in the front row. So is Schaefer and Weber. Strong block. They've got to be able to track that 14, and that's a great serve by Marley Schissel. A serve. There we go. Love to see that. Good aggressive serve. Do it again. Good serve, putting them out of system. They've only got one. Oh, dang. That lefty. She's got a really good swing there. That's hard to follow, especially when you're used to 99% right-handed hitters, so. Good to serve, good. Weber, oh, right idea, but I'm not really certain how we missed that one, but we did. All right. Right ideas. Now we've got to execute. We've done it enough. Bear to serve again. Okay, miscommunication there. All right. Somebody's got to step in and grab that. Likely looking like Krull. As a libero, you always think, they're one of your better passers. So especially the angle that she's at to get it to the setter would have been easier. But good pass by Schissel. Good pass. Way to come back. Oh, Donley. Okay. Good. Pass up by Weber. There we go. They're going to set to that right side. Oh, dang. She hit that line very well. Krull was right there. Darn it. Peyton Weber had a good set to the outside there to Sarah Mead, but just not enough. All right, Rebels are up 6-3. Schissel's got it up, but Donley's got to, track it down. Mead puts a little roll on it, but oh my gosh, that girl so far on the right side of the court, and she could cut that to the 10-foot line. That's pretty good. That's really tough to defend. Really tough. Krull almost had it too. All right, Rebels up 7-3. Good pass by Weber. Way to step back. Addison Schaefer puts it away. That's the right idea there. That's going to put Weber back to serve. Krull will take a break while Weber serves. Nuring's coming in for the middle. Schaefer will be on the right. Mead's on the left. Schissel's in the back row. That's an ace serve for Peyton Weber. Jayhawks are only down 2 now. This is good. Let's stay on a run, string some more points together. We got to keep it going here. Oh boy, another ace serve. Great job. Great job by Peyton Weber. I was nervous that wasn't going over. Good serve, good serve. Pulling them off the net, pulling their setter off the net. Oop, Schissel with the pass. Mead takes something off and makes it work. Oh, that's right. Just makes it work, puts it where she needs to. Good job by Sarah Mead. Very heads up play. It's all tied up now. Weber back to serve again. Oh, dang. That one didn't roll over. Krall's coming in back row again for Weber there. That puts their Brandt in the back row. They've still got that number 5 on the right side. But other than that, oh, dang, that one rolled for them. Ace serve for that Brandt, unfortunately. They're up 2 now. If we can get a good pass here. Got Nuring, Schaefer, and Mead in the front row. Good pass by Mead. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, they've got, oh, there we go. Kill for Sarah Mead. Back to within 1. Schaefer's back to serve. Oh, there we go. They're gonna go for, oh, that lefty. Yep, she's got a good hard angle at that. That's tough. We need Nuring to get over there and close that block. Okay, but that takes their 2 big hitters, and they're in the back row now. C's back to serve. Krall, Schissel, and Mead to serve receive. Oh, man, dang it. Krall got that one a little too far. Not how she wanted to set up on that one. That's all right, though. We can get this back. Rebels up 11-8. Good pass by Schissel. Set to Sarah Mead. Oh, man, but see, that set was way too far outside. Dang it, not much she could do with that one. She tried. She tried. Here we go. Need another pass. The C is a great server because here we are again. Nuring, yes. Good, way to go in for it quick. Look at that, throwing him out of system. That C's gonna swing, and it's out. That is gone. See, that throws them out of system there when we do things that they're not used to. Nuring going in for a quick. Good job there. I know she didn't get the kill, but we got the result in the end, so that's what I want to see. Sarah Mead to serve. Schissel, Donley, and Nuring are all up in the front row. Donley can jump. Oh, she almost came from before the 10-foot line. For that back row attack, she had to hold herself off. She can't jump in front of the 10-foot line if she's in the back row. So, ooh, Herget Miller with the dig. There we go. Sarah Mead's just going to put it in a spot. That girl's got good hands, though. Out. There we go. Great job. Great job. Good. We let that one go. Sarah Mead back to serve for the Jayhawks again. We're down 10-12. Good serve. That's going to be over. And that's out. Well played over there by Herget Miller. Well done. Way to read that one. They knew that was, you knew she was going up. Sarah Mead to serve again. Oh boy. Yep, that was going to be a deep serve. Watch that. Oh, 10 can't put it away. We're all tied up now. This is great. All right, Sarah Mead, time to keep pushing. Ooh, off her hands. C to set. Good pass by Krall. Good pass. Quick set to Schissel. Oh, shoot. Schissel's in the net. Yep. Dang it. She had the right idea, but just body got moving too far forward. Got right in the net there. Dang it. She tried to let her body go under without stepping under and out hitting the net, and it just didn't quite work. But Rebels back to serve. Oh, that one went off Mead. Man, she doesn't miss many passes. That's their Schneider there. All right, we'll shake that one off. Rebels are up 14-12 now. That's going to be in. Oh, girls. I'll talk a little bit more. Nuring's coming in from the right side. Look at that, down the line on the right side for Nuring. Wow. I know it's hard to tell because she made that look good, but that's hard to do, especially coming in from, when you don't swing right side a lot, that's a weird angle. It's coming from over your head to swing. Good job by her. Oh, dang it. Right in between us there for their outside. Teasing back to serve. This is back to the start of their rotation, which puts that Brant right in the front row. That goes in the net. Jayhawks down 1. Donley's back to serve. Addison Schaefer coming in that front row. Herget Miller taking her break. Donley's got a good serve there. Get up, Schissel, and she swipes it left where they're not. What a swipe. Good job. Great play by Schissel. Very smart. Donley to serve again, all tied up. That could be over 2. Good battle there by Schissel. Good by Weber. Oh, no. Oh, man. See, that Brant just sees the court. Dang. Very smart. Very good player. Just saw we weren't there. You just push it there. Well played by her. Larson to serve. Good pass by Sarah Mead. Yes, Peyton Weber. Yes, going in. That's a hard angle. I appreciate that. I like that. Staying aggressive. Peyton Weber still swinging. That's awesome. Schissel's back to serve, which puts Sarah Mead in the front row. Good serve by Schissel. And even their libero. Oh. Yes, Peyton Weber. No, she sure didn't come over. Schissel to serve again. Weber, Mead, and Addison Schaefer in the front row there. Good block. We're going to have to stay on that 14 again. They're going to set her here soon. Yep. You know they're going to go for her when they need her. And that's where that good block comes in. That's exactly it right there. Close the block on her. Stay on her. Stay with her. Don't get distracted. Good serve by Schissel. They're going to go out to her, but she's off, and she doesn't put it away. Drops on their side. There we go. Rebels with the timeout. Jayhawks up 19-16. Good start. Good. There we go. We were stringing it together there. You know, moving the ball around, being aggressive. Like I said, Peyton Weber, Daly Donley was kind of setting from behind her. We still go for the quick set. Peyton Weber puts it away. Those are great things. I mean, being aggressive, making it work, keeping them on their toes over there. You know, like I said, that Brant's going to come out and get some kills. We know that. But if Addison Schaefer and Peyton Weber can contain her like that, we've got a chance here. So we're up 3. We got to keep it together. They're trying to ice the serve here too. So we got to make sure we're getting it over and staying aggressive. Schissel's been pretty consistent tonight too. So here we go. Here goes Schissel. Like I said, Weber, Schaefer, and Mead in the front row. Strong front row, strong back row. So Schissel's going to put the serve over here. Good overpass, a good save by their setter, and they're just trying to, yep. Good play. They're going to put it back to Addison Schaefer, and she roll shots it. Good roll shot by her. They're outside. Good pass by Kral. They're going to set Sarah Mead. Oh, God, Kral. Oh, almost. Dang. Right idea. Right idea. That's okay. All right, they're bare back to serve here. Jayhawks up 19-17. You get a good pass. Great pass by Kral. Get in there and be aggressive. Okay, that was the right idea. Kral's going to set Mead, and she tips it exactly where she needs to. Whew. Boy, right over that block, and that's a tall block. Very smart play by Sarah Mead. Very well executed. Kral's going to take a break here while Peyton Weber is back to serve again. I like this. This is good. This is good. That's a good block. They're going to play it well. She's going to go up again. Good play by Sarah Mead. They're going to go for Marley in the back row. Oh, shoot. Yep. Man, they've got that big, strong middle there. Yep. That was tough. Good swing by Marley. Not a lot of teams have a very good, consistent middle blocker like that. So, but that puts Brant in the back row. That's good for us here in the end. Schaefer's going up for the swing. Good swing by Schaefer. They're going to have their left-handed swing. Oh, crawl, dang it. Man, she goes down that line. Gal, she's got that good swing down the line. That's hard to handle there. Coming from that right side. She's got a great swing. But that Brant's back to serve. That's, yep, okay. Sarah Mead's gonna roll it. Oh my gosh, and that worked. Look at that. Whatever you gotta do to get the point, right? Nice little roll, we'll take it. Addison Schaefer is gonna be back to serve here, which puts Daly Donnelly in the front row. She can jump, she can block. They don't have their big hitters. Jayhawks are up 21-19. So here we go. Oof. Let's see, actually, and that's got to be a really hard angle. Yep, we should have set up the block. Let's go back to Schissel. Smart idea. She put a good solid swing on it. Oh, and they can't put it away. Sarah Mead actually moved that block over. I think she had her nervous. She was going to block her on the line there. So she tried to go sharp angle there, and it didn't work. Schaefer with the serve. Man, they're going to that outside. Oh, God darn it. Just in front of Schissel there. Just in front. All right, Herget Miller's coming in for Schaefer. Good job by her serving back there, getting us a few points put together. Kral, Schissel, and Mead here for the serve receive. Nuring and Mead are our hitters. Out. Oh, way to play it by Schissel. Jeepers, that made me nervous there. That floated longer than I thought it was going to, and just long enough. Woofda. A little nerve-wracking here in the end. Sarah Mead to serve for the Jayhawks. We're up 23-20. They're going up. That's going to be a quick set there. Oh, Sarah Mead, somebody needs to go for that. Schissel's going to roll it. Yep. And they're going to put it out to their outside. She's got a weird angle. Oh, yep, that was... She came in a lot further. Our block, I don't think, was quite ready for that. Either that or a little early. Didn't look like we were quite set up right for that one. Probably should have gotten a hand on that. All right, Rebels back to serve here. Good pass by Kral. Come on, Nuring. Come on, Nuring. That's it. Get up and swing. Get up and swing. Oh, okay. Yes, that works. That works. That's still 3. Well played by Donnelly. Good, Herget Miller. Good dig. Donnelly puts it up for Schissel. And they're going to, oh, Schissel, stay back, though. Yep. Okay, that was, hey, well played by the Rebels there. What a volley. What a volley. Donnelly played that well. Nuring was going for that swipe tip, didn't quite make it over, and Donnelly still played it over. So great job by her. Good heads-up play. Bass with a little bit of a harder kick there, but they got it. No one's hurt. Oh, Herget Miller plays it, though. That's all right. Not a bad pass. Good shot by Schissel. Man, that was a roll. Yes, and we will take that. That is 24-22 Jayhawks up right now. Peyton Weber's coming in. Kral's going to go back to serve this one. Here we go. Kral with the serve. Brant's going to step up. They're going to try. Oh, she's getting real close there. That's a good block. Get up, Peyton Weber. And she did. She did. That away. Jayhawks take game 4. Look at there. Nicely done. We're going to have to do a game 5 here. I love it. There go our seniors. Awesome. Great job by the Jayhawks there. Man. Go into game 5. What a battle. This is a great game, guys. This is, as long as we string our things, string everything together, we've got solid serves, we get those good passes in there, stay aggressive, make sure we're moving that ball around. Don't let them set that block up on us. We've got to get our block set, follow those hitters, especially those strong ones. Man, we can do this. They're going to, like I said, they're going to get their kills, they're going to get their points. They're a solid team, but if we just stick to the game plan and keep attacking back and having good defense, we can definitely take this game 5. This is super exciting, especially on senior night here at home. So hopefully Bass has got a good game plan to keep the girls calm here and Maybe that student section will come alive here in the 5th. All right, here we go. Getting ready for the 5th here. This game is to 15, so it's very, very quick. My coach in high school always used to talk about it as 3 games of 5. You know, you need to look at it and you need to win. I mean, clearly at least 2 out of them, you know, math-wise there. But, you know, we've got to not let them get too far ahead. They can't get on long runs here. The game's too short to let them do that, so we've got to stay on it from the get-go here. They're teasing back to serve. Good pass by Sarah Mead. Going to Peyton Weber, and she swings and hammers it home. No, she called it. Yes, that was in. That was on the line. Great job by Peyton Weber. Good swing, good aggressive from the get-go. I love it. Yes, that's what we do. Donley back to serve. Schissel, Schaefer, and Weber in the front row. Good pass by them. They're going to that middle, and she's hammering right. She's hammering right. Morgan Krall knew it, and she almost had it. So close. So close. Morgan Krall knew where she was going. I mean, that is about her 4th kill to her right. I don't know if we start setting up on that. Maybe she's stronger on her left, and we've been taking that away. I'm not really sure. It's hard on the middles, especially when they're that good, you know, to know what to do. So, Schissel, oh, shoot. Dang it. They barely got a hold of that one. Just put it back, and it was hard for Krall to get under there. But Rebels Larson back to serve. They're up 2-1. Get the time to get this back here. Krall gets it. Oh, Schaefer. Sometimes on those short ones, those roll shots, I think needs a little bit more work on those roll shots, just getting them up and over. She's doesn't get enough lift on it there. So anyways, Mead with the pass. Weber, right idea. She still gets the kill. Puts it away. Jayhawks will be back to serve. Right idea. Good job by Peyton Weber. Still being aggressive. Good job by Daly Donnelly. Good passes. We got to keep this up. Come on, Schissel. Oh, right to their libero, though. Oh, that setter looked like she almost doubled that, but okay, good touch. Somebody go, though. Okay, that works. That works. We've got it. Let's just take it easy. That away, Krall. That away, Krall. What a smart move. Good save over there. Let's use it. Somebody's going to do something here. We're going to go in for a quick. We're going to do Sarah Mead. That's it. Hammering it out of bounds. There we go. Hammering it off the block out of bounds. Didn't make that sentence long enough, but great job by Sarah Mead. Good movement. Sarah Mead moved in. We didn't set her up right on the pin on the block out here. Great job, Jayhawks. Schissel with an ace serve. There it is. There it is. Great job, Marley Schissel. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it rolling here. Hell, she's a tough server. And these are good. Oh, that was a good up. They're going to go to that outside. You know they are. Good. Good. Good, Marley Schissel. Way to put a good swing on it. Gal, they had a good pass, but Kral read that one. Good job. Beautifully done to Addison Schaefer. Right idea. Ladies, stay aggressive. Schaefer, we still need you to swing. Go. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was tough. She had a good touch on it there. Just couldn't quite turn around and come up with it. That's hard. You lose it on that block there. You turn around to be ready and don't realize it's right in front of you. They're Bear back to serve. We're all tied up at 4s now. Schissel with the pass up, Sarah Mead with the swing, and she puts it just where they aren't. Great job by Sarah Mead. She's got great vision. She's got great ability. Really can put that ball where she wants it. Good job. Peyton Weber back to serve. That puts Nuring in the front. Sarah Mead and Addison Schaefer. That's going to be over. Schaefer gets up and hammers it home. Wow, fantastic. Jeepers, if I wasn't coming off such a bad sore throat, I'd be screaming a lot more. This is fantastic. Keep it going, ladies. Peyton Weber with a good serve again. They're going to set that 5, that C, and we get a good block. Good, well done. Peyton Weber stepping into set. Maybe wasn't my favorite. Oh, and Addison Schaefer puts it away. Great set. That's our middle with a beautiful set and assist there. Man, if you don't play middle, you don't know how hard that is. We don't set the ball often. But Peyton Weber's got it down. Now they're going to that outside. She goes out. She goes out. Jayhawks are up 8-4, and they're going to take a timeout. I knew it. I saw that coach coming in. I was like, they're going to do that. Whew. Boy, this feels good. This is great. Keep it up. This is right. This is exactly it. You stay aggressive. Peyton Weber coming out with a kill. You know, we're setting our right side. We're setting Addison Schaefer. We're moving the ball. Sarah Mead's coming in. She's not swinging all the way outside. It's not easy to set up a block on that. So, you know, when those hitters move and they don't hit in the exact same spot, you know, it really puts a strain on those blockers. And as you can see, the Rebels are struggling with it. And, I mean, they're doing the same thing to us. And so, fantastic. Good solid serves. Peyton Weber out of this timeout here. I want solid serves. You know, they're clearly trying to ice her and get their momentum back, but we need to keep it going here. So, good serves, good passes. Keep up the solid passing. Sarah Mead, Carmen Nuring, and Addison Schaefer in the front row right now. Donley Schissel in the back. Peyton Weber to serve. Good serve, and that's in. Yep, good job, Peyton. Way to stay aggressive. They're going to go to that C. Schaefer should get up and swing on that. She's a lefty. Right idea, great tip. Oh, boy. Oh, God, they got lucky on that one. Okay, that was a bit of a carry. Good job, Peyton Weber, coming in on that one. They're going to tip. Yep. Yep, Sarah Mead. I'm just saying a lot of yep. Dang it. I swear on that one, that their outside there carried that ball. At least it definitely looked like it from this angle. It was too low and too long in her hands, but all right. But they're Brant's in the back row now. She didn't do too much damage. They're up 8-5. Crawl, beautiful pass, going to Addison Schaefer. Oh my goodness, what a hammer. They got it. What a good dig by them, but good. Crawl's gonna pass. Up to Schissel, be smart, yep. Because she was really off. Her body was really off on that one. You don't want to do too much. Donley is okay. There's not, oh, yep, that was tough. Sarah, tough all the way around, okay? So not a bad pass, but just a little bit too close. Donley was too close to the net. She did what she could. Sarah Mead did what she could. They had a strong block. I mean, that one's a tough one. I mean, just by centimeters we missed. Good pass by Donley. Sarah Mead with the court. Oh, she had the right idea, folks. Right idea. That's okay. We got to get it back here, though. That's all right. Great idea by Sarah Mead. All right. Solid in the back row with our serve receive with Crawl. With the pass. Sarah Mead's going in for the roll. Stay aggressive, though. Oh, 14's trying to come in and set. All right. Crawl with the pass. That's it. Good line by Sarah Mead. Great swing. That's a good block right there, and they're coming for it. Yep. Okay, Krall's going to go to Schaefer now. Yep, you could see that coming. Oh, Schaefer got too nervous on that one again. Again, that roll shot, we're going to have to work on that up and over there. She's got the right idea, and it's just if the set gets a little too low for her. That's all right, though. Brandt to serve. Oh, we were out of rotation. What happened there? Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I wasn't watching our rotation, but we did something not right there. So she called out of rotation. We can't overlap back to front, front to back, or side to side. You can't overlap the players next to you. Great job by Schissel. Good dig. Oh, dang it. That's all right. That's okay, ladies. That's okay. That's okay. Timeout by Bass. That's all right. They've taken the momentum here. Right idea. Right idea. So again, on that out of rotation, that was that hand motion that down ref used. That means that someone in the back row either went, or someone in the front row went behind somebody in the back row, or opposite, or our outside crossed over our middle, things like that. You can't do that. So you can be close together, you can be in line, but you have to make sure that you're not overlapping again on those sides there or front to back. So not really sure. I was watching the server on that, so it's unfortunate to lose a point like that, especially in such a short game. But now it's time to serve receive. It's time to side out and get it back. I think if we focus here, get a good pass, stay aggressive on our swing, we can definitely get the ball back and start a run of our own. Here we go. We've got Krall, Schissel, and Mead all in the back row. The three best passers right there, ready to go. Good job, Sarah Mead stepping in. They're going to set her. She's going to do a right idea. Tip there. Didn't have a lot. There was the block. Out. Oh, shoot. That really did go in. Dang it. I thought that was out too. Just made that one. Okay. Rebels are up 11-8. We can still do this. Let's go, ladies. We got to turn this around. Student section come up with something here. Get this pepped up. Yes! That's all it takes. That's all it can take right there. All right, Addison Schaefer back to serve. Donnelly's coming into the front row. Nuring and Mead are our hitters. We're going to have to be smart here. I want to see Nuring stay aggressive. Oh, Addison Schaefer with an ace! Yes, exactly what we needed to see right there. Great serve. Stay aggressive here. Good serve. They're going to that outside. Good job by Schissel. Going to our outside. Good swing by Mead. They're able to get under it. They're going to go back. No touch, no touch. So we're going to be all tied up at 11 here. That's a no touch. She swung, it hit the net. Our hands pushed back against the net, but it in no way touched our hands, so they got 4 hits. So now we're all tied up at 11. Addison Schaefer to serve again. Good serve. They're going to set back. Oh, no, they aren't. They aren't. Good set. Nuring. Oh, Nuring's got to be smarter than that. Dang it. That's a tough one right there, but we got to have that. That's got to be up and over. We've had way too many of those mistakes. You got to give yourself a chance here. All right, Rebels are up 12-11. C back to serve. She's that good server, but we can still serve receive. Now would be the time. Good job, Sarah Mead. It's coming to her. She's going to put a good swing on it. That's about all she can do. It's going to the back row. Good, 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 good. Okay, Sarah's only got one option now, and she does it. Yeah. Dang, I wish she would have done a little angle roll shot, but that's pretty tough. Good pass by Schissel. There we go. Right idea. Just a little bit more. And she misses. We'll take that. 12-12. Good job. Hey, sometimes you just got to wait long enough for them to make the mistake. Good job there. Smart moves. You want to be aggressive, but you still got to make it. It's a hard balance, especially now we're all tied up. Come on, Sarah Mead. Get down. Get down. And it doesn't. Dang it. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. This is when it's time to get it back. This is when it's time to get it back. Jayhawks down 13-12. Time to side out here. Good pass. Nuring, you got it, girl. Oh, okay. That's all right. Oh, timeout. Timeout by Bass here. That's all right. Again, aggressive but smart. That right side's hard. It's a very, very hard position when you are a right-handed hitter. I know that sounds weird, but again, when your set's coming over and you have to time it, swing, be in line with it, everything. So I don't blame Nuring for messing up there, but maybe we needed a tip. Maybe we needed a push, a roll, something different. But this is still doable. We're only down 2. This takes a side out right here. A good pass. We've got Nuring and Schissel in the front row right now. We've got our 3 best serve receivers. So we just need a good pass. Right up to Donley, and then she can do with it what she needs. Great pass by Morgan Kral. Good set to Schissel, and she hammers it. Get up. Good play by Nuring. Okay. Somebody go. Kral's got it. Schissel's going to roll shot it. Somebody was in the net. Gal darn it, they didn't see it. They didn't see it. And now they're going to call us in the net. Gal darn it. Man, what a fight, ladies, though. What a fight. What a game. That's a tough one to lose, but boy, they're a good team. I mean, they have beaten some good teams. So, I mean, we are right there, clearly. I mean, you lose the 5th game 15-12. So, again, our ladies are going to start their road to the state tournament next. Oh, shoot. This is the wrong. Next Wednesday at 7 here at home. But they do have a game this weekend. Yeah. So hold on one second. I'm looking at Friday. The Jesup J-Hawk football team does take on Hudson at Hudson, right? Yes. No, it's here. It's home. That is a home game. You don't got to go far. It's here. It's home. Oh, boy. No, so this Thursday there is the triangular with AGWSR, BCLUW. You know, not some of the toughest teams, so hopefully it can boost our confidence here before we go into playing West Marshall or East Marshall next Wednesday. So definitely either watch or be here. Trust me, next Wednesday will be great, especially, you know, getting that start, because our girls, I mean, if you've been watching, they're right there. We're playing some gall darn tough teams. If you follow Bound Iowa and follow the volleyball, I mean, they said the best teams in the state are in the NICL conference here. So that's our conference, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, you already knew that, but clearly we are in the volleyball conference. So it's super interesting and in tough games, and we are right there. So, but this is the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. You know, thank you for tuning in. And again, the Jesup J-Hawks take on Hudson here at home this Friday. So thank you again and have a good night.